on the way up, something catches Eo's eye, or the corner of his eye, in the hallway while you're traversing between the loot room and the bottom floor of the main building.
Huh?
As I said, as you guys
That's
are going...
it. No, that's my reaction.
Ah, very good. So I take it do you look or do you continue on?
I'll look at it.
All right, give me a perception check.
Another perception?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I missed what Eo was looking at.
That's a good question. But something caught his eye. Something in the hallway caught his eye as you were traversing down it.
Well, he definitely saw it.
Wait. Is that a... No, that can't be a... Is that a line in the wall going from the floor to the ceiling? Wait, is that a tiny little gap both at the top and bottom? Wait, is this a big rectangle in the wall?
Huh? Eo goes closer to inspect it, and he brushes a hoof on it.
Well, it feels solid enough, but yeah, those are definitely seams. You definitely see seams in the wall.
Can I, like, push it to see if it moves?
Give me a strength check.
Not too bad.
Well, you give the wall a shove and a shove, and you think you feel it move slightly.
Huh. Hey, guys, come here.
What?
Colorado especially, come here.
What?
I think there's something in the wall. You mind trying to push it?
Right here? I asked, pointing to it. To the...
Yeah, right there, yeah.
Okay.
Well, you give the wall a shove, and you definitely feel it move. It moves back just a smidgen, but you're going to need to give it a little more oomph.
Let me try again. I felt this. I'm like, let me try that again. Hold on.
I want to see if I can too, or at least if I can help him.
Go right ahead.
And then I just blurt out, if for some reason can't get it, I'm breaking it.
All right.
Can
Well, the two of you give it a shove, and sure enough, the wall finally moves back a little. You hear a loud click, and then it just goes straight down, revealing behind it what appears to be an extremely ancient passage that is filled with nothing but extremely stale air and is not lit whatsoever. But it does indeed go back.
Oh, jeez. That smells.
For reference, this place you've discovered is roughly halfway between the loot hoard room and the main building room.
And I just blurt out, in there.
Smells like freedom. That's what it smells like.
Aye, sir. So I follow Colorado in there.
All right then.
No, I'm not going in there. I'm just like kind of like pointing, like, go, go, go. I'll cover the rear.
Oh, okay, then I go first, apparently.
All right then, in you go. Yes.
Everybody else going too?
Yep. I'm going in.
I'm
right.
like motion for everybody to get in, and I'm like, I got the rear.
All right. Well, you head in, and does anybody have a source of lighting?
Torches?
Well,
I actually think I might actually.
I have a hooded lantern
That works.
and a tinderbox to light it with.
Marvelous. All right, well, as you guys head down this extremely ancient hallway, the stonework, before all the work that you saw was like good enough, it wasn't particularly fancy or anything. Whoever built this hallway put an extreme amount of attention in detail into it. If we were playing a typical, if this was a typical D&D world, this is probably dwarven stonework you're looking at here.
Oh wow. Okay.
Or the equivalent thereof, anyways, I should say. That said, whoever forged this built it to last. Still smells horrible, though. It's a fairly straight shot, which leads to a door. This door is a heavy stone door that bars your path.
Huh. Turns out I do have torches and stuff. I actually have 10. From
Bye,
Mrs.
guys.
Floor's
I
pack.
have to go.
Alright, peace out, Brox.
Bye.
Now,
The door that bars your path is, well, if you think of a nice wooden door, but stone instead. It's a little strange considering, you know, a stone door carved to resemble the likeness of a nice wooden door, but there you have it.
all right.
All right, let's open it.
I'm occasionally looking back to see if we're being followed.
Alright, who's on point? I believe EO was first.
I'm
right?
at the front. Yes, I'm at the front.
Alright. This door, apparently H has basically a strength check. Or I should say athletics, sorry.
No, I'm not moving that thing at all.
Well, this door isn't designed to be difficult to open, but the sentries haven't been kind to it, and it's a bit stuck.
Guys, you mind giving me a hand here?
I will go.
I'll do it.
All right, I got this. Move out the way.
Move
And
out
I
the way.
scrape my hooves along the ground. Just get ready.
Alright, give us an athletics, sorry. Good enough. The door, again, stuck with age, does swing open, and it swings in towards the chamber. And as light floods the chamber, a very curious sight strikes your eyes. And Benson and Ophelia, to a small degree, both of you suddenly feel of extremely evil magic crawl down your spines. It hits you a bit hard. It hits you a bit harder, Benson, than Ophelia, but you both definitely feel it.
Where's Dakota?
The NPCs, Velvet has stopped hiding. They are both sort of following behind everybody.
You mean lavender?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, they are with you guys. They just sort of been quietly watching and silently obeying your various little commands, you know, to be in the middle or in the end or whatever have you.
I'm gonna be motioning for them to follow.
And I'm assuming that Lavender also revealed herself eventually because we didn't find her.
Yeah.
Yes, she eventually came out of hiding. It turns out she'd been following Ophelia the entire. So when things went south, she darted pretty quick back in.
With her boss ass stealth skills.
Too much. That said, the sensation of evil magic passes over you quickly. It's not as though this chamber is like continuously filled with it. It was just more like a sudden release, and now there's nothing.
Oh,
That,
dear.
that was strange.
That was no.
Oh, and the
What
moment,
was?
in the moment, the two that are following us, the moment, bleh. As soon as they get in, I close the door behind them.
Okay. Once you all enter the chamber, there are three things that strike your interest about it. One is the door when you close it. The other side of the door is very nice. Like this is well gilded. It's covered in gold. There's some platinum strips here and there, a few precious gemstones, so on and so forth. Whoever built this door built it really freaking nice. You also notice a similar door on the other side of this chamber, which is sort of a large cube. Although, it's more like a rectangle since it's not as tall as it is wide. And in the center of this chamber strikes Benson and possibly Io as incredibly interesting. Benson, give me an Arcana check. This would apply to you directly, and then
Wait, do I have to roll something? Sorry.
Yes, roll me an Arcana check. You see something in the middle of the room. Your Arcana check will determine how much you know about it.
Not strength, not strength, not strength, not strength, not strength, not strength.
There's no need for you to make strength checks here.
Yes.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow. Yeesh. I don't think I need to, but if you just want me to anyway.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this character sheet down. All right, go right ahead. Roll.
Yeah, see if you both know it.
Roll what? You cut out.
No, you don't really.
Arcana?
No.
There's no way I can get anything because I have 0.
Yeah, and I tend to reserve Arcana checks for those who are trained in them. Yeah, never mind. And I don't think it feels.
All right, then Benson, no.
Nope, just straight Benson then. All right. Wait, that's not right. Why do you only have 2 skills? Okay, Benson. You look at the thing in the center, and you know what it is. Your master spoke of. He didn't speak much of ancient history. Your master was very old, even by unicorn standards. And he spoke very little of the past. It was something he was not comfortable talking about, and he was of the mind that the less said of the past, the better. He did, however, warn you about this. What you see before you is a summoning circle.
Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh.
Specifically, this is a summoning circle that is used to summon actual predators. This is a predator summoning circle that you're staring at, and these things are fueled by blood. Whoever, now,
Oh no.
Now, this particular circle is long dead. Any magic that has been in it has long since faded. To get it to be reactivated would take immense magical power and an extraordinarily grueling ritual that involve practices best left unspoken. The reason your master saw fit to tell you about these circles is he wanted you to understand what an active one was like. Just in case. He suspects there would never be a need for you to know this information. But so you can tell that this is very much inert. However, it doesn't change the fact that at some point in time, this was used to summon predators and probably strengthen them by feeding them.
Whoa.
What is it?
So
What is
I guess I'll tell the group.
Go right ahead.
That symbol. My master told me about this, but it's not the right way. Oh no! Oh, this is a summoning circle. Long ago, my master wouldn't tell me much, but he says long ago they would use these to call out predators and make them stronger. It doesn't seem to be functional, though. It seems old. So I guess we don't have to worry about it as much.
But you felt that, right?
Yeah, I did. It was weird.
I don't trust this room.
I don't like it either.
Can I make a perception check?
Certainly. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Like I guess traps or like things that might seem dangerous in general, other than the circle.
Fair enough. Go right ahead.
Some dust gets in my eyes, and I am blinded
rock
for a
falls on
bit.
your head.
Yeah, a rock falls on my head too.
Actually, it's a little bit different than that.
Hmm.
As you begin looking about the room and you get sort of close to the circle, you suddenly feel a sliver of what the others felt. It passes very quickly, but it's definitely the undeniable. Well, it just feels like evil. Just some pure, unadulterated, vile wickedness.
Evil.
Pretty much.
Yes.
So
That was-
whatever happened in this chamber however long ago was pretty unspeakable. That said, again, the moment passes swiftly and there's nothing else. That is why you got a 1, because that pretty much knocked you out of your socks for a second there.
And now I'm scared.
You see, I figured Benson and Ophelia are used to sensing magic, so it didn't affect them in a sense quite as hard. For you, I suspect actually sensing magic and having it affect you is probably a fairly new experience.
Yeah, I'm kind of jittery right now.
So yes, that was that was pretty much a new sensation, and yeah, kind of
An unpleasant one.
to put it mildly, yes.
I look towards EO like, hey, are you okay?
Yeah. I think I felt what they felt just a minute ago.
I say we get out of this room.
Well, I don't know what that is. I don't think I want to know what that is. We need to get out of here.
So there are 2 doors. Which one should we
Yes.
take?
Well, obviously not the one we came through, so.
No, there's 2 doors on the, I guess, left and right, let's say.
There are 2 doors. The one you entered through, side of the chamber.
And the
There's
fancy
just
Both doors are fancy.
door. Okay. Okay. I thought you were talking about 2 separate doors that were also fancy.
No, sorry. There are 2 doors total in this room. Both doors are fancy.
Okay. So let's take the other door.
All right, I'll take the lead.
Okay.
All right. This door also is a bit stuck, but I'm not going to force you guys to roll through every single door. So, knowing what to expect, you put the required effort in, and this one opens also inward towards the chamber.
AOC.
Yo.
Can I make a quick, I guess, investigation check to try and pry off some of the gems on the door? Or
I
no?
would say that is you can choose between athletics, I guess nature, or sleight of hand.
If only you still had your crowbar.
Anyway,
I have a crowbar.
2 out of those 3 that you let me choose from have no bonuses, and 1 obviously has a negative. So I'm just gonna roll with each one.
I mean, in your defense, you're attempting something your character doesn't have practice with, so
That ain't bad. 14.
No, actually, not really.
you get a gemstone, but you damage it.
Can I choose what kind it is? I want it to be an emerald.
Certainly, you accidentally get half an emerald.
All right, good enough.
In its
Chaos
condition,
Emerald.
it's probably worth about 5 gold pieces.
Why are you taking jewels from this room? Didn't you sense the evil in this room? I don't want to take anything from this room.
Yeah, but I don't really care about evil as long as it's not heading right towards me.
You know it's bad when the thief doesn't want to take any of the jewels.
Look, let's just get out of here.
All right. So I take you guys head through the doorway then?
Yes.
Marvelous. Well, as you head out, it's a long hallway that slowly bends. Well, let me get my orientation real quick. It's along the hallway that slowly bends towards the left and starts sloping up slightly. And this particular hallway wasn't quite as nice as the other one. And it looks like the floor, this particular chamber is still very old, or this particular passageway is still very old, but it appears that it has been used quite a bit. The floor is smoothed out, and there's almost a rut in the center of it. And the walls are periodically smoothed here and there. What appears to be the repeated rubbings of hooves, bodies, you're not sure what. And after what seems to be quite some span of time, and admittedly a little fracking, you finally basically just kind of almost accidentally stumble outside.
Where outside?
You stumble outside mostly because it's night. Ophelia, you see the exit some distance ahead before you guys arrive there because
I can see the
unicorn.
dark. Yeah.
But when you stumble out, you see that you are some fair distance away from the bandit fortress. You can actually see it in the distance. Specifically, it is some distance. Right?
You cut out.
Yes. It is when you jump outside, you find yourself dumping out basically from behind what's the word? An outcropping of rocks. That upon looking back you see basically perfectly hide the entrance. And where you dump out, you can see it's almost on the edge. It's almost as far as you can see away. The bandit fortress all the way to your north. It is also nighttime by the time you guys exit the tunnel.
Can we see the burning building?
That is part of why you can see it in the distance. It is nicely lit up. I said you guys are now very firmly outside.
Everybody, including the two NPCs.
Yes, Lavender and Dakota look at look around in almost stunned belief, and Lavender, are we free? Are we out? Is it over?
And
Yeah, for now, I think we are.
We just got to get back to town.
We gotta deliver them back to town.
So, what do you say we blow this door down? Collapse it. Just in case they don't follow us.
Collapse the entrance to the cave?
Just in case they follow us. They won't have a way out.
Well, anybody else want to do that?
I pitched that idea.
It would be good.
The genre savvy part of me is screaming that this is a bad idea, that entrance could be very useful in the future. But character wise, I mean, I think that would make sense.
Player knowledge versus character knowledge. Welcome to the struggle.
The genre savvy part of myself is screaming that. Like, why did you make that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go along with this idea. I voiced my agreement.
And how you guys gonna collapse this bad boy?
Fine.
Sledge.
Well,
I take out my hammer and give it a little twirl.
Well, give me three. Give me three
What?
athletics. Give me three athletics checks. Yeah.
Give him some checks mix.
Yes. Delicious checks mix, please.
First one.
Well,
I gotta get the wind up.
Yeah. That wasn't the first swing kind of bad. Right. Momentum. Yes.
That was a warm up.
Yes.
I blame that knife wound.
Yes, the knife wound. Yes. Well,
Slightly
it's better.
better. Let's see.
Can we help him with these rolls?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I get progressively
definitely-
angry, so I'm just gonna slam that. I'm just gonna smash into the door with my hammer. So I'm gonna straight up attack like the supports of it.
Well, the entrance is more like a natural cave mouth than a proper like fancy doorway.
So yeah, I'm just gonna slam into it with my hammer. So increase that modifier to +7 since I'm straight up attacking it.
To answer your question, EO, yes, you are for resistance. If you
Do
wish
I
your
even need to?
if you wish for your assistance to be magical, you'll need to roll me a religion. Well, roll me some quick damage, Colorado.
So
Yeah.
I'll help him after the damage that he rolls, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
There's nothing I can really do to help.
Yeah, I don't see how Ophelia could do much in this situation. Although Benson could make an Arcana check if he wants to assist, but again, there's no pressure one or the other. As you smash the wall hard, give me a religion check.
I have no modifiers to the checks that we make, and if I do, they're negative.
I'm sorry.
Who are you?
This particular section doesn't involve a lot of social interaction, so the physical character just get to shine. And well, after a bit of work, you manage to collapse part of the entrance. You don't quite get a nice clean cave in, but at least getting in and out is gonna be a lot more difficult for anybody who wants to try.
Close
The
enough.
savvy part of me.
I just yell out, close enough.
And if we need to get back in, we can somewhat easily remove it and get back in.
You know
Yeah.
what? Just for kicks and giggles.
Oh no. Here we go.
Let's see what these NPCs rolled. All right.
Plus
well,
14. What?
No, that's 2d20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
I
was
just noticed it too. I thought that was like 1d20.
No. Now the first one was Dakota. The second one was, and Lavender helps a little bit. She's pretty shaken, and her magic's pretty weak, but she gets what you're trying to do. It helps seal the entrance a bit further. It will now be extremely difficult for anybody to get in and out. It'll probably take some dedicated time and maybe even a team to clear enough space for a sheep to squeeze through.
All right.
All right.
Now that we're done with that, let's head
That's
back
good
to
enough.
town. Time to head back to town.
Okay then. So you head back to town?
Yep.
Give
Excellent.
those bandits time to clean up the mess.
3 days pass without any problems. I'm also lying.
What?
Oh, okay.
I am lying to you.
Oh, shoot.
Thank you.
What I will need is a couple of things. One, I will need to know at what point during this night you guys are resting. And then who is taking what watch.
Well, how
Um,
night is it when we escaped?
It was still somewhat early into the night. I would say if the sun was fully set at around 7, it was probably around 8:39.
39 specifically.
Well, for a frame of reference.
8:30 or 9.
Yes. Like if the sun were officially set at 7, it's probably around 8:39ish. I'm not saying it is 8:39ish. I'm just simply using it as a frame.
I'm gonna go with first watch actually.
All right. Who wants to take the next watch? And better question, how many watches are y'all taking?
Want to do? There's 4 of us, so
5 technically.
yeah, I'm not really counting Zhonghua.
I'll take full watch if nobody else
will
wants
take the
to.
entire night watch.
Well, me and Zhonghua will both take it. We'll sing campfire song into the night.
No, at least 3. At least 3.
I want to do it.
I'll do it.
I'll sleep.
Okay then.
Good.
All right. So Eo, you're taking first watch. Yes.
Yep.
Who's taking second?
I'll take,
Ophelia, wasn't it?
Well, both Ophelia and Colorado volunteered. I just need to know who's.
I'll take final watch.
all right. I'll take second watch.
Excellent. Then the thing that happens during your watch, Ophelia.
Okay.
So, around just a little after midnight, you spot something in the darkness. Now, the desert at night, the moon is about 3/4, so the desert at night is actually surprisingly well lit,
All right.
and so you can see well enough. Off in the distance, on the horizon, on a far dune, you see what appears to be a decently sized blot of darkness. Like it's not like you're looking at like a far object, like you're staring at a rock or whatever have you. It's like you're staring at the absence of light. Whatever is there is consuming the light that is around it.
Oh. Okay.
And it's far away, but simply looking at it unnerves you slightly. And it's sort of a supernatural unnerving. It's not so much unnerving because of what it's like. You look at it and you can sense something is affecting you, unnerving you. In addition to whatever, like, this doesn't look right to me, you might be feeling.
Okay. In that case, I wake up the magic users.
So
Which is
Benson and me?
and Eo.
Mhm.
Do you also count the NPC into that?
Sure.
As you wish. Alright, Benson, Eo, you are stirred awake during the night.
Huh?
Eh,
What?
eh.
What's going on?
There's something over the horizon. I can't tell what it is, but it exudes some sort of mystical. I don't know. You have to see it for yourself. I
All right.
show it to them.
Okay.
Alright, give me some perceptions, please. Benson, you can use Arcana on account of mentioning the word supernatural.
Cool.
Yeah, like the one role I'm really good at.
Mm.
You are so sleepy.
Yeah, he's still sleepy. You're not even doing night watch.
He needs time to uncrust.
Okay. Alright, so Ophelia, I'm guessing you're taking like a second gander kind of deal?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ophelia and Eo see it. Benson just kind of like still got. I mean, you can see something in the horizon, but it's all really blurry.
He's still groggy from sleep.
Pretty much.
Still rubbing at his eyes.
But yeah, there's now that you're looking hard at it, it's a decent sized shape, and it's just sitting there on the top of a sand dune, just consuming whatever light touches it.
Yeah.
It seems to have a sort of a slightly shadowy appearance to it. And Eo get the sensation that it might be watching you guys.
I think it's Dumbledore and his Deluminator.
The Illuminati.
The Illuminati.
Illuminati,
Doritos and
yes.
Illuminati.
The Dorito
Triangles
Illuminati.
everywhere.
Yes.
No,
Oh gosh, you're right. I'll never look at Doritos the same again.
Now we just
So-
need to find the Mountain Dew.
Well,
Scope it.
I mean, you are near some mountains, so
All right, we got the Doritos, we got the Mountain Dew. Now we just need the 360 no scope it.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's a range. I don't think there's a range care. There's a dedicated. Well, no. Ophelia could do it because she's a dedicated ranged user.
All right,
So
Ophelia. 360 no scope, nat 20.
I just like walk around in circles, shooting randomly.
all right.
No, seriously though, I don't think we should engage this creature, but it's just there.
Can LC? Can I sense that like it's like weird and like off?
Roll me an insight.
All right. The only other role I'm really good at.
Well, that's not true. You're decent.
I know.
You're decent at medicine and persuasion.
Yeah, but I don't need to persuade the thing to go away or come over here.
Shake your
Nothing.
hips.
Challenge it to a who contest.
I mean, I could if LC allowed me to go over there.
I mean, if you want to go over there, I'm not going to stop you. You are certainly
Right.
free to. You're certainly free to do as you wish.
I don't think it's a good idea though.
But I'm not going. But I'm not. I will just simply say that actions have consequences.
All right. Wait, but would those actions get me killed outright?
D&D. The choices are infinite. The consequences are mandatory.
Pretty much.
LC,
that-
so would it kill me outright?
Well, your insight check tells you that it's distant. It's hard to get a read on it. You get the unnerving sensation that it's sort of watching. You also get the sensation that it's not a good kind of watching. Whatever is looking over you isn't some sort of benevolent guardian spirit.
Wait, so it's looking over us and it's watching us.
Well, it's not so much watching over you. I was just simply saying that in terms of reference. But it's definitely you get the sensation of something watching you, and that seems to be the source of it is over there. And the sort of watching that you're feeling isn't a benevolent kind of watching. You know, you don't feel like there's something benevolent staring at you present.
All right, I get it. It's a bad feeling.
More or less. It's a little vague. It's like vaguely bad, but it's there.
I don't think we should go anywhere near it.
Yeah, agreed.
What does it look like? What is it?
It looks like a blob, sort of.
Her eyes get kind of no. It doesn't look like a big shadow, does it?
Kinda, yeah.
You know that we don't.
No, it's a fairy tale. It's just an old story. That's all it is. No, it can't be.
What do you
What
know
is
that we
it?
don't?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Wait,
They're talking about.
did they wake up my character, or is he still out cold?
No, you're still out cold. You're not
No,
magic.
This is Dakota. This is Dakota who
Oh.
actually shouldn't. This is Dakota who actually shouldn't be awake. So ignore that he's.
What? You cut out.
That was Dakota who was talking, and he shouldn't
He's
have
not
actually been. He shouldn't actually have been awake. So we're sending the fact he was. Instead,
Yeah.
Lavender says, "Well, it's the Black Wanderer. No, that's just a myth, a fairy tale. It can't be real. We still let it be real.
What does the Black Wanderer do?
The Wanderer?
The Black Wanderer, supposedly, it comes in the night and takes you away, and you're never heard of from again."
And you think that what we just saw is this Black Wanderer thing?
Well, I have only heard stories. Usually it's a walking shadow, some sort of thing that eats the light. it's only spotted at night, and it's always you always see it far away at first. If nothing else, it's supposedly a bad omen. I don't really buy into the bad omens, but no, it can't. It must be a trick of the eyes. That's all. Yes, just trick of the eyes. That's all.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at it right now. It doesn't seem like it's a trick of the eye.
I say we should move, like right now.
She swallows hard. Also, an emergency came up on Benson's end, so to excuse him.
Oh,
Hmm.
That said, let us press forward.
all right.
All right.
So, you change your location?
Yes, we. Well, do you want to?
Sure, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, let's wake everybody else up. Oh, see, can I do something real quick?
What's up?
Can I know technically can't because, hooves, but can I just look at the shadow one more time and, like, hoof version, flip it, the bird?
Oh.
Don't.
Give me a persuade check, I guess. A persuasion check, I guess.
Are you just pandering to my good rolls?
Or intimidation, I guess. Yeah, give me performance. There we go. There, that's a nice halfway. That's a nice halfway. Give me a performance.
I think I did good.
Hey.
Hey.
I think your characters have violated the family-friendly nature of the service.
Fan.
All right then.
But it's a hoof, so you wouldn't know what I'm doing. All you'd see is a raised hoof.
Like, if I had fingers, you'd be seeing one right now.
Wait, no, OC. Can it be that I actually had a bird in my hoof?
Well, I mean, there
a
are
bird
other.
in the hoof is worth two in the bush.
I mean, there are numerous cultural ways of conveying the exact same thing. In fact, I believe in Shakespearean time, biting one's thumb at someone was the equivalent thereof.
Yep, yes it was.
So,
And we do it a lot.
I think it's Britain where you like kind of like do the like basically if you're doing like no
the peace sign, but backwards.
yeah
Yep.
like
And
two.
if you hold the peace sign but have your fingers facing towards you, that's also the equivalent of flipping the bird. That said, so whatever cultural avenue you wish to pursue with your bird flipping capabilities, you successfully do so.
How about like when you have like some dust on your arms, you brush it off like that, but just like with the edges of my hooves.
Sure, why not? All right, moving on. So I take it the group changes location, yes?
Yes.
Presumably a location that is no longer within sight of the ominous thing on the distance?
Yes.
Very good then.
Colorado, wake up.
Ah! What? Like a hammer at the ready.
Dakota, get up.
Whoa, what's going on?
We gotta move.
Okay. Are we in danger? Did they find us?
No, nothing like that, but we just have to move right now.
He looks around a little alarmed, but dead.
Make a perception check right quick. Try and see what it is that they looking at. That see if there's anything like why do we need to move?
Yeah, you see something sort of spooky in the horizon, but no.
You see that it's spooky, you think that it's scary, but it is in fact not a skeleton.
It could also like maybe it's a trick in your eyes. Like it's a little difficult to tell, you know. You're like, is that something over there or not? Maybe this is magic people being their
If that
thing
thing's
again.
if that thing's after us, I'm gonna smash it.
Right. So until you move during the night and settle down a new place site of the thing. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Marvelous. Well, the rest of the night does pass uneventfully. That is the only thing that happens.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
Shh. Quiet, genre savvy player. Stop trying to predict my plot. And be
Yep.
mildly successful at it.
Next, you'll say.
Yeah,
Next, you'll say-
it's very obvious, but go ahead.
His twin brother comes up.
Okay, well. Suddenly, a damsel in distress comes running at you. Save my long-lost sibling! No, that doesn't actually happen. No, you. The morning comes, fairly quiet and uneventfully,
How
and
how near are we to the lake?
it will be. You'll reach it by the end of the day.
All right.
Remember, it's about 3 days' journey back, and remember, you're all gonna have to feed your brand new peeps. Like you're gonna have to feed Benson, and you're
No,
gonna
I gave Benson some food. I gave him 5 days.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, we got
So
plenty.
we-
I mean, especially with my explorers pack.
Now, yeah, we just got to feed Dakota and Lavender. Who wants to give him one?
Got
Well,
it.
I'm the one who's taking care of Lavender, so I'll take care of Lavender.
I guess that leaves me with the big guy.
All right, then everybody take away rations.
2
I would
rations.
follow Vesper's idea and just eat sand.
I mean, you get some good minerals out of it, but I don't think it's a good idea. Then again,
Not the right kind of mineral, though.
ungulate stomachs are a bit stronger than human stomachs, so who knows? All right, second night. Who's taking watch and when?
I want to take first watch again.
Second.
Third.
Okay then. Well, surprise, surprise. Something happens during the night,
Oh,
and it happens during Ophelia's watch.
Again? Okay.
wow.
I feel like it's all the fun.
I should just stop watching.
Well, this one catches your interest
All right.
because partway through the night, where you've camped is not so much dunes at this point, but more just sort of rocky, open expanse with a few outcroppings of rocks here and there.
Okay.
And a couple times during the night, you think you see a small spot of light, almost like a distant lantern, appear over here. It'll disappear for a split second, and then it appears over here. On the other side of your ears. It does this a few times. And then quite suddenly you feel something behind you.
Oh. I guess I quickly turn around to see what it is.
You see a pure white unicorn staring at you inquisitively, who then vanishes in a puff of white smoke.
But
Bang.
It's pre-alicorn Celestia.
I don't know how to react to that.
My guess was Swoopy Ghost Unicorn.
Can I roll something to see if I recognized that unicorn?
Yeah, that would be, I suppose, insider history.
It
Or
was
just a-
actually Ophelia's mom coming in to check in on her, see if she was eating all right.
All right, now give me a raw wisdom
Pack her
check.
school, bring her her school lunch.
At the end of the day, looking at your skills, it really doesn't matter. You pretty much have a +1 no matter what I tell you to roll.
Yep.
So go ahead and give me a d12 plus 1. Which you did.
Yep.
No. You don't recognize that unicorn.
Yep.
Although,
Who are you? What do you want?
Give me a nature
Yeah.
check real quick.
Who, me?
Yes.
All right. Ah,
Okay. You may not have recognized this unicorn, but you recognize some very distinct features about it before it vanished. So, the unicorn race has changed slightly over time. There has been a few, the odd change here and there. Part of it was brought about the light, just being interacting with it would like cause some minor physical changes. Evolution is a thing. So, the point I'm getting at is you recognize, before it vanished, you recognize this unicorn as extremely old. Like, and not necessarily old in age, but this is a unicorn from a bygone era.
Hey, grandmama.
She didn't have fetlocks.
her fetlocks are in the shape of an afro.
Yes, there are also perhaps a few stylistic things that tipped you off.
Yeah.
So the unicorn itself wasn't old, like an old lady.
Yeah, it's
but-
ancient.
Yes.
You see, whippersnappers back in her day.
Back in my day. Okay. Well, that happened.
It sure did.
I
Just go back to watch.
Yeah, just go back to watch. There's no real reason to wake the others up.
Fair enough.
I guess I'll tell them when they wake up.
Well, morning comes without any further incident. In fact, there's not even any more flashes of light. Sudden appearance. It's quiet night.
What?
After that appearance, it's a quiet night. There's not even any more random flashes of light on the distance or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And morning comes.